No discipline is pleasant at first, but those who have been trained by it will reap a harvest of righteousness. I memorized that verse long time ago. I remember seeing it. I believe it's in the book of Hebrews. It doesn't really matter where it is. Scripture is not given for you to remember chapter and verse. It was not written with chapters and verses. It's to give you the information so that you live your life accordingly. Don't have to be a Pharisee. Oh, that's Isaiah chapter 32, verse 5. Nobody spoke that way. Discipline. What a wonderful thing it is. I used to lack discipline. I used to find myself doing the thing I don't want to do and not doing the thing I do want to do. And it's not really the thing I want to do, it's the thing I should be doing, the thing I have to do. When you gotta go to sleep early because you got something in the morning, but you'll sit in there watching Netflix. Oh, just one more episode. When you've already had one slice of cake and you want another, but you shouldn't because of a whole number of reasons. And you just give in to temptation. When you should do this and you shouldn't do that, and that you should drink more water, that you should go on a walk, that you should take a shower, that you should put some lotion on your skin because you got whatever condition. All of these things that are not pleasant and you don't want to do them. But yet you know that you should do them because it's for your own good. You gotta go out and do something. Discipline. I see everywhere people without discipline. They lack discipline. They say all kinds of things and they have no follow-through. They make promises and they collapse under their own weight. There's no discipline in their lives. Discipline. And discipline is really, it's overrated and underrated because it's misunderstood. It's not that hard, really. Because habits, things that you do continually, daily, they form after about 90 days of doing something. So, for example, if you brush your teeth, and you should, if you do that consistently every day, after about 90 days, it becomes like second nature to you. You don't really have to think about it. It's just something you do. Well, I'm going to go to sleep. I'll brush my teeth. It doesn't take discipline at all. Discipline only happens when it's something you're not used to doing. Something that is out of your norm. But here's the key. You really only have to be disciplined for about 90 days or so, because after 90 days of doing something, it already kicks in as a habit. It's a habitual behavior. So that's why I said it's misunderstood, because you think, oh, it's so hard. No, just do it for 90 days. That's it. Discipline, control yourself. Just show discipline for 90 days. Whatever that may be for you. Put down the bottle. Don't drink before dinner. Don't drink after dinner. Don't watch movies after 8 p.m. Only have one slice of cake. Only have one cup of coffee. All of these things that are so simple to do, yet they're uncomfortable and they take discipline, because the only discipline is self-discipline. Nobody can do it for you. You have to do it for yourself. And like I said, I used to struggle with it. I used to catch myself eating a whole bag of bamba or back in my not so good days, I would sometimes eat a whole jar of peanut butter or almond butter, just sit there in the car. Listen, I've had some rough times, but praise Papa, he delivered me. I don't do these things anymore. I have discipline. I can look at it and completely control myself and not even touch it. And I'm not saying that's something you should do if you're tempted. The scripture does not teach you to go and stare at it. It tells you to go the other way. But, I'm past that stage with that kind of stuff. So I can have a bag of Bamba and not touch it for 2 weeks. And I'm not even tempted. It's just there. But back in the day, when I eat something, I can, for the most part, have discipline. I want another slice, but I'm not going to have it. Even though I want it. Discipline. I'm too tired. I don't want to go and brush and floss and do my salt rinse, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'll get up. I know I'm already comfortable in my bed, but I'll go and do it. Discipline. My skin is very dry on my hands. I'm already covered up. I better put some lotion. My skin is flaky. I don't want to do it. But I'm disciplined, so I get up and I do it. Simple stuff like that. It's the principle of discipline that so many lack to do what's necessary, regardless of how you feel. You don't let your emotions run you. You control the emotions, like a rider on a horse. It's what's gotta be done. And see, people back in the day didn't have this problem. Farmers and all these people. That's what Proverbs talk about. People without discipline, right? The lazy person dips his hand in a bowl, is too lazy to put it back in his mouth. He's like a door on its hinges, a man that keeps rolling over in his bed. Doesn't have the discipline to wake up early and go sow the land, plow, do what's needed in the farm. Especially if nobody's over your head. It's easy when you have a drill sergeant. It's not really discipline. You have no choice. But when you're self-employed, when you're an entrepreneur, when you're, so to speak, independent, you have to have discipline. And see, the Lord does give you this kind of autonomy that you do it, because it doesn't really have anything to do with His mission. His will be done, but this is about your life. It's your benefit or your loss. If you have the discipline to call your mentor once a week. Once a week is the least, why not once a day? You should. You talk to your boss every day. Shouldn't you talk to your mentor? Have a daily counsel session. Share what's on your mind, what you've gone through, about the conversation you've had today. Ask questions how you can improve, how to increase your ministry, how you can minister to those around you, how you can be a better witness for the Lord. You should have these conversations daily if you have a mentor. But let's start with once a week. Start small. You can grow later. But most don't even do that. They don't even have any kind of routine. They could call you once and not talk to you again for 3, 4, 5, 6 months. There's no discipline in your life. I remember when I made it a rule to pray every night when I put my head on my pillow, have a conversation with God. It became a discipline of mine. Even when I'm tired and just want to go to sleep, at least say a few words. That way I know I did it, and it's going to count for me in my muscle memory to develop a habit. And once the habit kicks in, it's a whole nother story. I don't even have to think about it. It's just something I do. So don't think so big. Start small, baby steps, but do the baby step for 90 days. Then for the next X amount of days, take it a little higher. And you just keep increasing little at a time. And before you know it, you're like a champion now. It's just who you are. It's not what you do, it's who you are. What do you mean? Talk to the Lord? Well, I'm always talking to the Lord all day long, from morning till night, and even in my dreams. I wake up to go to pee in the middle of the night, I'm talking to Papa. I'm always in conversation. Don't have to think about it. Just, it's who I am. The way I eat, am I perfect? No, every now and then I allow myself to get an extra piece of chocolate. So what? But I'm disciplined. I know I'm in control of myself. I don't go off the rails. and find myself snacking ice cream from a bucket at 12 a.m., sitting in front of the TV watching Netflix. I used to do stuff like that, not anymore. You should always be growing. It's fine if you are where you are. Well, obviously, we all are where we are, but don't stay there. You should be growing. Change, mature, develop discipline. Start with the things that matter most. You don't have to get all spiritual right away. Do the practical things. Discipline with your eating. Don't eat so much junk. You drive next to a fast food restaurant, apply discipline. Don't stop. Go and get some vegetables. Make some eggs. Have some clean meat. Eat kosher. Start with that. Show some discipline in your food. Discipline in your waking hours. If they say that, wake up early. Get up around 6, 5 if you can. Start your day right. Before the world gets up and does all of its crazy stuff. Discipline. I know it's hard. I used to hate getting up before 8, 9 a.m. Now it's like I don't have an alarm clock. I just wake up around 6. Sometimes I wake up around 5 and just stay in bed until like 6:30 when the sun comes up, and then I get up. For an hour I just lay there, awake, in prayer and meditation. But I never used to do that. But the discipline, and I go to sleep early too. It took a lot of discipline. Because, it's like time goes on and it's late and it's that zombie mode. You just want to stay up for no good reason. There's nothing to do. You just sit there and watch another movie, another episode, another video on YouTube. It's numbing yourself. It takes discipline to go to sleep. Do it enough time, you don't have to worry about it anymore. You just go to sleep. So remember what I said. Discipline is an inside job. No discipline is pleasant at first, but those who have been trained by it will reap a harvest of righteousness.